So body mandalas are not a big part of Himalayan art. We do find them in painting, and we find them even more so actually as drawings or block prints. We can find them with more detail. But for Buddhist body mandalas, we have two very good books. The first I've already commented on, Searching for the Body, A Contemporary Perspective on Tibetan Buddhist Tantra. And that's a very recent book. It only just came out in 2022, I think late, probably maybe November, December 2022. Now, that book is excellent because of the information inside, talking in general, but using very specific examples. Whereas the book I'm going to talk about now, the publication is called Secret Map of the Body, Visions of the Human Energy Structure by Gyalwa Yangonpa. Now, this is actually a translation. It's a translation of a publication of a Tibetan text done, it had to have been in the 13th century, 12th, late 12th, 13th century, somewhere in there. Because I can't recall the dates exactly of Yangonpa, but he was a student of Sakya Pandita and of Gotsangpa. And this book has a number of actually different translations in it. But the most important text for the body mandala is he goes into the general understanding of the internal workings of the human body from a tantric point of view, and he talks about the veins and the airs, and he's really doing this very much from a Sarma perspective. So he's very much connected with the Drukpa Kagyu, but also with the Sakya, and the book follows very closely the Sakya Lamdre system of describing the internal body, and it follows very closely, of course, with the Kagyu system. So what we're really talking about here is Hevajra, Chakrasambhara, Guhya Samaja. These are three of the biggest, most important at the time, and the internal body structures are really based on these. So even though he's primarily coming from, or historically it's said he's coming from a Drukpa Kagyu tradition, it's actually much broader than that, and so the publication is applicable to all Sarma traditions. Now, I'm not sure if it's also completely applicable to the Nyingma tradition, as I am not that familiar with their veins and air structures of the internal body mandala. I'm not sure how much it differs or if it's the same. But the Chakrasambhara, Hevajra, and Guhya Samaja are not the Nyingma main foundational tantras as they are for Kagyu and Sakya and Gelug later. So this book is truly excellent. It's a textbook, and it's going into the different subjects from a traditional point of view. So I think what's really best is if these two books, the first book I talked about, Searching for the Body, and then this book, Secret Map of the Body, I think if they're used in conjunction, then quite a good foundation can be established for understanding the internal tantric theories of the body and understanding the body mandalas as described in the Chakrasambhara, Hevajra, of course, Vajrayogini, Guhya Samaj, etc., these different tantras. So press the like button, you can subscribe, you can join HAR on Patreon, and you can also go directly to the Himalayan Art Resources website and make a donation.